Well, I was planning on doing both races in one video, but I accidentally ended the recording rather than unpausing it last time, so looks like we're just gonna have to do 2 videos anyway. Welcome back to what's this track? Welcome back to Berlin. We're getting ready to kick things off yet again here. And yeah, the first race was very interesting. If that's a sign of things to come, I'm excited for this one. Because you know it's going to be even more wild, even more chaotic, and even more intense. The green flag is waving. We're racing at Berlin. 3 wide already off the first corner of the race. All throughout the field. For the lead, though, Chris Mack on the bottom is going to edge out just ahead of the 60 of Dale Shaw. Or rather, DJ Shaw and the 04. Clear. We got 1 off the track. It's the 5 spinning. It's going to keep it straight for now. Or keep it rolling. So we stay green. 3 wide behind Chris Mack, our leader. So he's trying to figure out how to get back on track. And a little dirt there in the background. Race control might consider throwing a caution for him there. I doubt it. Still out of the way. We'll be alright. Chris Mack leads. Dion Verhoeven looking to sweep the night. Sneaks up behind that 97 car, and we do have a caution. As the 5 car cannot safely work his way back onto the racetrack. He's destroyed that car trying to find an opening. And that'll bring out the first caution of the race. Let's try it again. We're going to double them back up here at Mobile. First race was single file restarts. Now we're going double. Here we go. Racking them up. Chris Mack, the leader. Dion Verhoeven in second. DJ Shaw and Scott Lindsay, your second row. Green flag back in the air. Verhoeven gets a great jump on the high side, but can't clear the 97 down into 1 and 2. Chris Mack doesn't get the greatest corner exit. Slips back. Now he's stuck in the middle of 3 wide. The 60 of Shaw trying to stick his nose in there. Can't stay. Mack able to shut the door. Caution is out already. Car in the wall. This row. What happened here? Oh, the 29 of Harvick got sideways, bounces off the 17, around they go into the outside wall with the 42. And we're back, getting ready to double them up and send them off yet again. Here from Berlin, Dion Verhoeven was able to edge out that 97 car at the line to take the lead on that last restart. We're going to rack them up and try it again. And now Chris Mack's the one that gets a good jump. Green flag back in the air. Can he clear the 77? Looks like he will. Verhoeven rolling back to the inside off of turn number 2. 3 wide further in the back as we head down into 3 and 4. Still side by side for the race lead. Dion Verhoeven on the inside. Powers off the corner. Can't beat the 97 to the line. The 97 led that lap. The 77 is going to have to run off the corner. Side by side for the lead still. Down the backstretch and into 3 and 4. A little bit of 3 wide back here. We're way further back. And into the outside wall is both the leaders. Mack and Verhoeven in the outside wall, going straight to the rear of the field with damage. Scott Lindsay is now your race leader. And it looks like we will not have a sweep for Dion Verhoeven. Both former leaders now still battling for positions side by side at the stripe and probably definitely not happy with each other. Let's see what happened here. Looks like the 97 of Chris Mack. Oh man, the 77 jumped on the brakes way early. I mean, he's not even at the start finish line yet. The 97 is coming down the racetrack trying to hop in line behind the 77 car, not realizing that Verhoeven is braking halfway down the straightaway. And you understanding what Verhoeven was trying to do, he was trying to check up early so he could defend the bottom and still carry some momentum through the corner. He tried to back the entry up and just very Unfortunate. The mistiming there, misjudgment, whatever you want to call it. But the 97, definitely not expecting the 77 to just be breaking halfway down the straightaway. Comes down, collects to both of them. They go hard in the outside wall, nearly turning that 77 car over and ruining both of their nights, for sure. That is so unfortunate. That's a product of hard racing here, especially on the short tracks. The car is bouncing in the infield as a problem that was fixed a while ago, but this race was actually recorded a while ago, so yeah. Here we go. Scott Lindsay and DJ Shaw, your new front row here from Berlin. Green flag back in the air. Lindsay gets the jump on the restart. Shaw trying to hang tough on his outside, battling throughout the field. Side by side all the way through the pack. For the lead, Lindsay clears. Here comes Kirk Hooker on the inside. Hooker trying to clear as well. He will. How about the 52 of Ron Sheridan sticking his nose up there into that fight? The 60 of Shaw going absolutely nowhere except for backwards here at Berlin, as Chris Mack and Dion Verhoeven are going to try and work their way back up through the field. Mack on the bottom of 3 wide here. Aggressive move. Boxed in behind the 22, who's going absolutely nowhere. Contact ahead. Oh, off the race. Oh, no. Up and over. Matt Box flipping, rolling, tumbling into the trees. A violent accident, and Trevor Sanborn's involved as well. Box way out in the trees. We can't even see him. A terrible crash. Red flag in the air, as that was a vicious wreck. Red flag has been waved. The field stopping on the backstretch. Oh my goodness. Matt Box looking out into the forest, into the trees. We can see movement out there, and there he is. Box is out of his race car. My goodness, that was a violent wreck. That is a great sight to see. Crowd on their feet. Box out of the car, up and walking. So that means we can go ahead and look at the replay here. That 27 car completely disappeared out into the trees after a violent flip. And let's see. So Box in a sandwich between 2 teammates here in the middle of 3 wide. Rowe on the inside, Sanborn on the outside. The 4 car slides up into the 27. The 44 was still hanging on his right rear quarter panel, and unfortunately they get hooked together. Flying way off the racetrack, you see over there, over the berm, no outside walls here on the backstretch at Berlin. One of the unique things about this racetrack, and that is a consequence of not having walls back there. That right there, that exact scenario. Watch this. Real speed. Oh my goodness. Watch this. We're going to slow it way down. And I was so worried about Matt Box after that wreck, because you see how it just tore that car apart, man. It dug in, starts rolling, and pieces are just flying off everywhere. There's no car left. That is not a race car anymore. That is twisted up metal. You see them go into the trees, probably bounced off a couple trees that brought it to a stop. All the way out in the wilderness. That car blending in with the wilderness. You can't even tell what's sheet metal and what's the trees. As dark as it is over there, just disappeared out into the woods. And man, oh man, look at that thing go. That's a really violent flip for Matt Box. And that car has to be completely junked, but who cares about the car at this point? We're just glad Matt Box is okay. Now, the 44th Sanborn also had a hard hit into the concrete barriers down there. He's also all right, so that's good to see. Watch this for Trevor Sanborn. He also gets launched, all 4 wheels off the ground, over the embankment. Luckily, he doesn't dig in and start flipping. and has all four wheels on the ground. So luckily he's scrubbing off speed, but just not enough. Goes, knocks through that concrete barrier and then bounces off that fence just ahead of that little box there with some officials in it. I mean, man, that could have been so much worse. We're going to watch it one more time at full speed. Hang on tight, folks. Oh my goodness. A vicious wreck. And we have an onboard with that 27. Hope it'll hang on for a little bit. Man, you hate to see this. Up, over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we lose the camera right there. That was at least 10. I think that was 10. That was the last roll for Matt Box. Man. Racing loves to scare us sometimes with rides such as the one Matt Box just took. But luckily, everyone is okay. We'll be right back after a violent accident here from Berlin. Welcome back to Berlin. We are unable to get the race restarted, which means we're going to be seeing the white flag this time by 1 lap to go. Yellow and white flags, I should say. 1 lap to go for Scott Lindsay. He just needs to maintain pace speed. Unable to get the race restarted due to the lengthy cleanup. The amount of time it takes under caution here. They're just going to go ahead and run the laps out. Scott Lindsay pacing the field through 3 and 4. And off of turn number 4, Scott Lindsay will be your winner here from Berlin. I know a very anticlimactic way to end this race after the dramatic crash we just saw, but rules are rules. We couldn't get it restarted by the end of regulation. Unlike the other divisions we do not run green white checkers, so yeah, once it's over, it's over. And unfortunately it ends under caution, but Scott Lindsay is your winner here from Berlin. That is going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.